All right, let's talk about something really important. If you've ever been in an accident, you know that healing is only part of the journey. The other part? It's the fight to make sure your story gets heard correctly. Today, we're giving you the essential playbook for documenting your injuries so you can build a claim that's just undeniable.
So let me just ask you this straight up. You're hurt. The pain is totally real. Your life has been turned upside down. You'd think that would be all the proof anyone needs, right? Well, in the world of insurance claims, the tough reality is it's not. Not even close. And this quote, man, it hits the nail on the head. You have to remember, insurance companies are businesses. So when you just say, I'm hurt, that's like waving a big green flag for them to start digging for any little reason to question, lowball, or just plain deny your claim. The stakes are incredibly high, and your word, well, that's just the opening line.
So why is that? Why isn't your honest word good enough? Let's pull back the curtain for a second and try to see this whole thing from their point of view. It's not always that they think you're making it up, it's that your own experience, as real as it is, can be twisted. We need to understand exactly how they do that.
And this right here is where things get kind of crazy. Look at the massive gap between these two columns. On the one side, you have your reality, the pain, the things you can't do, the stress. But on the other side, that's what the insurance adjuster is literally paid to look for. And let me be super clear about this. They're not looking for proof of your pain. Nope. They're on a mission to find inconsistencies, gaps in your story, and vague descriptions that can weaponize against you.
You gotta understand, it's like they have a scorecard, and they're looking for weaknesses. Did you mention your back hurt on Monday but not on Friday? That's a point for them. Did you skip a physical therapy appointment? That's another point. Every single gap, every little inconsistency, it's a crack in your story that they will try to break wide open.
Okay, I know this all sounds a little intense, but this is not about scaring you, it's about arming you. Think of this next section as your own personal evidence toolkit. This is how you build a fortress around your claim, one that's basically bulletproof.
And you know what? It all boils down to 3 simple but incredibly powerful habits you can start right now. First, you're going to turn your doctor into your #1 ally. Second, you'll become the official photographer of your own recovery. And third, you're going to be the journalist of your own life. Let's dig into what each of these really means.
For step 1, tell your doctor everything. And I mean everything. Nothing is too small or too minor. That weird tingling, the headaches, the fact you can't sleep, even the emotional stuff like anxiety. It all has to go in your official medical record. You have to remember their mantra. If it's not written down, it never, ever happened. Period.
Next up, that photo timeline. Think about it. One photo of a bruise is just a photo, but a whole series of them, taken every day or so with the same lighting, now that's not just a photo, it's a movie. It's an undeniable visual story of what you've been through. And a little pro tip, turn on the timestamps and maybe throw a coin in the shot for scale. That makes it rock-solid evidence.
And number 3, the journal. And look, don't get stressed out about this. You don't need to be Shakespeare. We're talking about a simple log. Short, sweet, to the point. Pain level? Check. What couldn't you do? Stiff when turning head. How did it affect your day? Had to leave work early. This is how you connect the dots between doctor visits, and it's pure gold.
So, you've got the toolkit now, right? But there's one more piece of the puzzle, kind of like the secret ingredient that makes it all work. And that word is consistency. This isn't just about what you write down. It's about what you do throughout your entire recovery.
Which brings me to something where, unfortunately, a lot of people shoot themselves in the foot. Let me just ask you, what do you think the insurance company does when they see you missed a doctor's appointment?
Oh, they jump all over it. To them, a missed appointment isn't just a scheduling issue, it's a winning lottery ticket. They'll argue, see, they must not be that hurt if they're skipping appointments. Or they'll flip it and say, well, no wonder they're still in pain, they're not even following doctor's orders. You're basically handing them a gift.
And that's just one of the landmines out there. So let's do this. Let's run through a quick, rapid-fire list of the top 5 mistakes that can absolutely torpedo your claim. You ready?
Mistake number 1, waiting to see a doctor. Seriously, the clock is ticking from the moment of the accident. The longer you wait, the bigger the opening you give them to argue that your injury wasn't a big deal, or worse, that something else caused it. Just don't give them that opening.
Number 2, being vague. Telling your doctor my shoulder hurts is like saying the sky is blue. It means nothing. You have to paint a picture. Is it a sharp, stabbing pain, a dull ache? Does it get worse when you reach for something? Specifics are what make your claim credible. Mistake number 3 is a huge one, and it's forgetting that your injury isn't just physical.
The stress, the anxiety of driving again, the sleepless nights, that's all part of the damage. It's real, it's documentable, and it is a huge part of your story that needs to be told.
Okay, number 4. Listen up, because this is a modern-day landmine, your social media. You post one photo of you smiling at a family barbecue, and guess what? That picture becomes Exhibit A in their case against you. They'll say, see, they look fine. The safest play? Just go dark for a while. It's not worth the risk.
And finally, mistake number 5, not finishing the race. Just because you're feeling a little better doesn't mean you're done. If your doctor prescribes 6 weeks of physical therapy, you do all 6 weeks. The moment you stop early, the insurance company declares you cured, and they try to close the book. You have to see it all the way through.
So, when you put all of this together, what does it really mean? It's about taking back control. It means you stop being a passive victim in this whole process, and you become the author. You are the one holding the pen. You get to control how this story is told.
At the end of the day, it's a really simple formula. The better your documentation, the stronger your claim. That's it. You're building a case that's so solid, so full of facts, that there's no room for them to argue. You force them to take you seriously.
Look, what you've gone through matters. Your journey, your pain, that story deserves to be told the right way, with power and with proof. And now you have the playbook to do just that. So the only question left is, are you ready to tell it?